Hey, Chef D here. It's all about Dad today. I'm going to teach you how to make baby back ribs that are to die for. I love baby back ribs. You can get St. Louis ribs, you can get side ribs, but I just like the back rib. I like that it's all uniform. You're not getting any of the cartilage, as it were. It's just fantastic. But we're going to make a little bit of a dry rub for this. So I have some granulated dry garlic. I have some onion powder. I have some smoked paprika. So then if you don't have an opportunity to smoke the ribs beforehand, a little bit of smoked paprika will add that, just a little bit of depth of flavor for you. And then I have some coarse salt and some chipotle pepper. And just gonna stir this together. And then I just keep a big container of this so that whenever I wanna use it, you can use it. The spices will keep between 3 and 6 months in a sealed container. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our seasoning and just all over the rib it goes. Then we're gonna take 2 Waterloo Darks, 1 for yourself. And 1 for the rib. I put parchment paper on my baking sheets to keep my baking sheets clean. If you don't have parchment paper, just grease your baking sheet. And then we're gonna put our beer underneath our rib. We're going to take a little sip. Cheers. Now, what we're going to do is you're going to preheat your oven to 265. I have it on convection roast. Now, if you don't have a convection option in your oven, I would go 275 and you're going to braise it. Which braising really means is you're baking it with a liquid, and that's what we're doing. And you don't want it to be totally submerged in the liquid because it's going to take some of the flavor out. I don't know if you remember, maybe years ago, some people would take the ribs and actually boil them. That's taking all the flavor out of the rib and just kind of leaving it into the water. So this is so much better. And the beer also gives it a little bit of flavor. So we're gonna take it, put it in our oven. We're gonna close it and not look at it for about 2.5 hours, and it'll be perfect at the end of that. Almost tender, it still has a little bit of kickback to it, and that's what we're looking for. And with the magic of TV, fast forward 2.5 hours, and we have a beautiful rib done just nicely. And then what you're going to do is you can take your favorite barbecue sauce. Mine happens to be the Chef D Waterloo Dark barbecue sauce. And we're gonna put a little bit over top of the rib, and then we're just gonna brush it all over. Now, if you like your ribs saucier, put more barbecue sauce on. If you like a little bit less, maybe like Kansas City style, a little bit less goes a long way. And then now, what we're gonna do is you can wrap this in saran wrap and put it in your refrigerator for up to 24 to 36 hours. And that barbecue sauce is just gonna permeate into the pores and make the rib even taste that much better. And then we're going to go and finish it on the barbecue. So we've taken a rib out of the refrigerator, you have the barbecue sauce on it, you've let it marinate for about 24 hours. You're gonna have it on your barbecue. Your barbecue's on medium high, not high, because there's sugar in the barbecue sauce, so you don't wanna burn it. And we're gonna close the lid. We're gonna come back and look at it in about 3.5 minutes, turn it over and finish it. And it's all gonna be done in about 8 to 10 minutes. So our rib's finished, absolutely beautiful color on it. We've cut it, it's good to go. Your dad and your family are gonna enjoy this. Hey, cheers, I'm Chef D. Oh, go.